Hey, I'm Jack Smith. This is Kevon Owen. Today we're talking about a particular issue with parenting. Kevin, have you ever heard of the idea that a parent vicariously lives through their child? What does that mean to you?
Well, I mean, I think they look at their childhood and the things that they wish that they had experienced, and they try to give it to their kids, but they don't try to give it to their kids so much as they let their kids hold it while they try to take the benefits from it. It does happen, and I think it happens whenever well-intentioned parents lose the awareness to know what they're doing. When you start taking all the joy from something, who are you doing it for again?
Yeah. Is it for you? Is it for your child? We see this a lot. Maybe a guy played football in high school and wasn't great. He sees something in his kid, some athleticism that maybe he didn't have, some size, and he's like, oh, you're going to be that football player that I always wanted to be. And they live through the success of their child. The problem is, what if the kid doesn't want to play football? And then if you build it up like that, then the kid thinks he's letting the parent down if he doesn't play, so he forces himself to play, which causes a bunch of problems, interpersonal with the child and the parent, and just the child himself and the autonomy that he has to do his own thing.
Nothing wrong with giving your kids opportunities that you didn't have, but there is something wrong whenever you're forcing them to take the opportunities that they didn't even want. Some things are optional. Sports, recreation, that kind of stuff. I know parents that bring me their 7-year-olds and they're telling me about what colleges they're going to end up going to. I hope you're right, but what if your kid loses the joy of the game because of how much pressure is in it? A lot of these sports and a lot of these opportunities are there to be just that, an opportunity for them to learn to enjoy it, not become their job or the key to your validation at this stage in life.
Yeah. I think that you can say, hey, my child is going to do something. He's going to have an extracurricular activity. She's going to do something that's involves something outside of school or the house. And I think that's perfectly fine. I think children do need to get out there and do things and experiment with what they're good at. But I would say that if you're going to make them do something, let them choose what it is. You can always push your child to be great and open doors for them. But when you're deciding specifically what they're going to do based on what you think, I think that's where it gets a little bit dangerous.
That's where rebellion sets in. That's where opposition sets in. So when you start finding your kid copping an angry attitude towards you, well, it's because they're angry at you. Whenever they can't speak and be heard, they become angry. Or whenever they resign because I've seen some parents break the little spirits of their kids and they stop fighting. Well, you're kind of crippling their ability to communicate. We all want our kids to have boundaries, but not against us. Wait a minute. We're the pattern for the interpersonal relationships that they're going to have throughout life. So teach them to be able to communicate. I like the old, if you sign up, you're going to finish the season thing, but not the whole, if you sign up, then you're going to finish the next 12 years worth of seasons. And
you're going to be awesome. I promise you.
Give up your summer breaks and quit eating Cheerios. Cheerios cookies?
Yeah,
quit eating things that taste good. They may not be that bought in, and that's okay.
Yeah. So if you're maybe dealing with some issues with parenting, especially something like this where you find yourself maybe living through your child, that's probably not a good thing, and we can help you with that. Come talk to us.